Hey there, quirky people! Today we're going to answer another looming question about the God of Mischief. Before being apprehended by the TVA, Loki had a massive God King ambition. He wanted to rule Midgard, he wanted to rule Asgard, and then he wanted to expand his empire across all 9 realms. But why didn't he start by the frost giant realm of Jotunheim? Right before he died at the hands of Thanos, he uttered that he was the rightful king of Jotunheim. So he clearly knew that, and it may have been much easier for him to claim that Jotun throne than it was taking over Earth or Asgard. Even though Loki was smart about taking the Asgardian throne twice, he was just a temporary ruler, although his seat at the Jotun throne could have been permanent. Before we look at the fundamental reasons of why Loki never ruled over Jotunheim, it would be nice if you guys would hit the subscribe button, and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future videos. Okay, now let's see why Loki didn't take what he could have got without much hindrance. Back in Thor, when Loki went to Jotunheim along with his brother, he noticed something strange when he was held by a Jotun. Then he came back to Asgard and found out about his true lineage by holding the Casket of Winters. He was shocked to the core when Odin told him the truth.
So I am no more than another stolen relic.
And his reaction put his adopted father into Odin's sleep. Loki is someone who comes up with mischievous schemes, but he also lives in the moment and adapts to any situation in a way that keeps his chances of ruling alive. When he fell from Asgard, he ended up with Thanos and persuaded him to let him take over Earth. He used Curse's situation to survive and end up on the Asgardian throne.
No. Thank you.
In Ragnarok, he made his way into the Grandmaster's good books as soon as he arrived at Sakaar. And even recently when he was taken over by the TVA, he could have ended up as the one running the show. What I mean is that Loki is very good at surviving the day and taking control with a little bit of time.
Glorious purpose.
But one might think that he could have started with Jotunheim instead of Asgard or Earth. After taking control of the Frost Giant army, he could have attacked Earth and probably won against them. That's because the Popsicle army is probably stronger than the Chitauri. Then having Midgard and Jotunheim under his belt, he could have launched a strike on the Asgardian forces. But claiming the Frost Giant throne never crossed his mind because of 3 reasons. Number 1, a true Asgardian. He was an Asgardian by nature and his beliefs. He was brought up as royalty in the heavenly realms, and he shared the principles and prejudices of all Asgardians. The Jotuns and the Asgardians were never at peace. They hated each other, which is why Odin adopted Loki in the first place. He thought that Loki could become the bridge between the 2 realms. But Loki always thought that the Frosties were beneath him. Even when he found out about his heritage, he called himself the monster that parents told their kids about at night. Claiming the throne of ice giants would have made a statement that Loki was of Jotunheim. So he could have never accepted himself as one of those popsicles. Number 2, inferiority complex. The second reason why he never considered this idea is because of his competitiveness with Thor. He didn't really want a throne at the beginning, but seeing Thor being favored so much for it, an inferiority complex kept growing within him. All he ever wanted was to be seen as an equal to Thor. So he thought that by taking the throne of Asgard, he could show that to his father and everyone else.
I could have done it, Father! I could have done it! For you!
He lured King Laufey into killing Odin, so he could in turn kill the ruler of the Frost Giants. Ultimately, that's what happened. He prevented Laufey from killing Odin. He killed his biological father to prevent his adopted father. And he would have destroyed all of Jotunheim just to show Odin that he was also worthy as Thor. Number 3, living in the moment.
Everything was fine without you. Asgard was prospering. You've ruined everything.
As I've mentioned, Loki adapts according to a given situation. Thor was banished from Asgard, so he didn't have a competitor to face. Odin went into his long sleep cycle. So taking over the Asgardian throne was easy. And besides, he always thought of ruling Asgard because of his jealousy towards his brother. So when he got the opportunity to take the Asgardian throne, he grabbed it with both hands. In any scenario, taking over the Jotun throne would have felt like a step down for him. Even when he ended up with Thanos, he persuaded the Mad Titan to help him take over Earth because of the Tesseract. Earth had the Infinity Stones that Thanos wanted, so luring Thanos for Earth was much easier. He couldn't have lured the big guy to attack the Jotuns because the icicles had nothing to offer in return. In the Dark World, Loki once again found a way to claim the Asgardian throne. Then he ruled as Odin, and died soon after that. The opportunity to become the king of Jotunheim never really felt like a feasible option for him. But maybe in some alternate universe, Loki did become the bridge between Jotunheim and Asgard just like Odin wanted. It would be nice to explore this universe for a change, don't you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!